We will now hear from one of our star Spring Spirit students, Valentin Espinoza. Valentin, they have set the bar high for you, my friend. We have been on a whole child journey with Valentin for the last 12 years, since he was 7 years old. And I can tell you, his story could hardly be more inspiring. Valentin.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I stand before you today, humbled and overwhelmed. Spring Spirit is such an incredible community, and I am truly honored to share my story with you all this morning. My mother and father dream had always been that I would graduate from a four-year university. They've only had elementary education, and they wanted better for me, but I always thought that would be impossible. Plus, my dad's in construction, and he's really good at it, and so I've always wanted to follow in his footsteps. Life was rocky for me as a kid, as it is for most kids at Spring Spirit. I was the oldest of three brothers, and we were surrounded by a lot of drugs and alcohol at a young age. Our dad went to jail for about 2 years before our parents divorced. When I was in sixth grade, and then my dad got deported to Mexico. But by then, I had been a part of Spring Spirit for about 8 years. At Spring Spirit, I found people who felt not just like friends, but family I could rely on, and who will always be there to support me and any obstacle that comes my way, and they have. Throughout middle school and high school, I spent every opportunity I could at Spring Spirit. I learned so much and had a place I could call home. I played soccer and baseball, where I learned the importance of teamwork and dedication. I attended every Friday Night Live, where I was introduced to Christianity. Saul Cortez became my official mentor, although I consider everyone at Spring Spirit my mentor, and I've had the opportunity to give back to my community through volunteer work. My brother and I even set up a lemonade stand after Hurricane Harvey, which raised $10,000 for the people who were affected by the storm. All this time, though, still felt like college was an impossible dream. But being a part of Spring Spirit, I started seeing people who are just like me getting in and actually going to college. That and Spring Spirit Career Speaker Series is what turned things around for me. The Career Speaker Series is where Spring Spirit brings in professionals from different sectors to help kids know what possibilities are out there for them and how to reach them. Sergio, one of the Spring Spirit staff, knew that I was interested in construction, and so he made sure I attended the month they were talking about careers in construction. That night, I realized, sure, I could be in construction without a degree, but I could go so much more and go so much further with a college degree. So I texted Sergio and asked if I could shadow the superintendent who talked that night. Spring Spirit set up the opportunity for me, and having the chance to see what a superintendent life and work was like certified that I wanted to go to college for construction science. I realized that it was a way I could be in the environment I had enjoyed with my dad for so long, but in a way that was more sustainable for my career. So after that, I knew I wanted to go to college, but I still didn't think I could. Still, Spring Spirit helped me along each step. They helped me with my schoolwork and my college applications. They also offered me the opportunity to attend a camp called Deerfoot Youth Camp, which is a camp where young men learn to transition from kids to young adults. I attended every summer starting in my sixth grade year. During that camp, we took a trip to visit Texas A&M and College Station. And it made me want to go to college there. I thought that was a crazy dream, but I thought if people believe in me this much, I have to put 110% and go for it. So now I knew I wanted to go to college. I wanted to go to A&M, but I still had to find a way to get in and pay for it. Spring Spirit nominated me for the Posse Scholarship my junior year, which would have helped make my dream a reality. I made it to the final round, but I didn't win. My dreams were crushed. I really thought it was over. That was a tough time. Spring Spirit kept encouraging me to persevere, and I'll never forget the day I was sitting in my econ class my senior year, and I got that email that I was accepted to the Texas A&M for a construction science program. I couldn't believe it. It was my dream school. So then I had to figure a way how I was afford to go to A&M. Spring Spirit nominated me for the Cal Ripken Senior Foundation, a scholarship that picks one winner from the whole nation, and I won. Then, the day I flew to Baltimore to deliver my acceptance speech for the Ripken Foundation, I got a call that I was invited to apply for the Terry Foundation scholarship for another scholarship. The only thing was they needed the application that night and for me interview 5 days later. It was a crazy week, but I ended up getting that scholarship too. Those two, in combination with a scholarship from Chapelwood United Methodist Church, meant that I was accepted to my dream school and I had a full ride. My dream, my parents' dream, had come true. Now, after successfully completing my first semester at A&M, I am so glad I persevered. Because of Spring Spirit, I now know the power of a university education, and most importantly, that it was a dream within my reach. Now, I want to inspire my little brothers and other kids who are just like me so they know their dreams are possible too. So thank you. I'm really proud of everything I have accomplished, but it absolutely would have not been possible without Spring Spirit and the people who support Spring Spirit. On behalf of future generation of Spring Spirit kids, thank you for your generosity this morning. Your support really does change lives like it changed mine. Thank you.